Hey, you guys, what is up? Yes, I am back. Down, 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 down. Yes, I'm back. Okay, so as you can see, I have taken my weave out, and in case you missed the video on how I achieved this braid out, oh yes, child, honey, girl. If you want to know about it, I will leave the link down below of the video on my other channel, Be Bare, which is my natural hair YouTube channel, and all things, body and hair. So yeah, I'm just kind of in the house chilling, and I just finished watching Scandal again so that I could give y'all review. Okay, I'm just trying to this new cut is just giving me life right now. I'm just trying to understand, trying to get it, trying to get it, trying to get it. All right, anyway. Okay, so I have made my notes and I am ready. Okay, now I am ready to get on with the review. Okay, now let's go to my notes. Okay, first, before I even start, can I just say that Kerry Washington is now my favorite actress. Like, because throughout my entire childhood, Angela Bassett was my favorite actress. But now, like, just the things that Kerry Washington has done, not only the roles that she plays, I mean, because she picks awesome roles to play, but also because not even her acting skills, because the bitch know that her acting skills come from within. She is one of those actresses that really know how to act without, they know how to act behind the eyes, is what I like to call it. Acting behind the eyes is not saying it, but letting the emotion happen gradually on your face, or happen gradually just to your body before you say the words. Y'all know that acting. Y'all know I know about my acting. But anyway, I mean, but she's just so beautiful and so, into politics and so smart and so intelligent and so for the cause, if you know what I mean. Like, she is out there. Black girls rocking, Obama presidential election. She was just all over everything. And I just love, love, love what she stands for. I love her. I think her lips are everything. And, anybody that plays a gay girl, like she did and she hate me, can get it. So I love me some Kerry Washington. But anyway, now that I've slobbered all over her, I've decided that I'm going to go straight into the review. Okay, so the last episode left off with the round table meeting of what everybody is trying to name as the Illuminati. Like, I don't know why y'all are calling it that. Like, that's not what it is. What it is these are a group of people that have a lot of power in Washington who basically, like, they came together and mind fucked a situation to get everybody where they want to be. And this is what people should really think about. When people come together, how they could really like change the course of history, whether good or bad. But when these specific people came together, how it changed everything. And that's how this episode basically is going to play out. What we find out is that they're having this David Rosen problem. Y'all know the district attorney, whatever the fuck he is, David Rosen, who Abby is now fucking. We gonna get into that because y'all know I'm not happy about that situation. That redheaded bitch. And y'all know what they say. You can't trust long hair redheaded bitches, but you can always trust a short hair redheaded bitch. But don't believe that, because when my hair get long, y'all still gonna be able to believe that the real is all that I give. Yes. So anyway, Olivia Cyrus, Hollis Doyle from Hollis Doyle Energy, and Justice Verna, who is like a mother figure to Olivia, and of course the pregnant Mrs. Millie, the POTUS. I mean, not the POTUS, the FLOTUS. I'm sorry. She wants to be the POTUS. But anyway, this is what makes up the round table. That's what I'm going to start calling all of them, so I don't have to say all of their names individually. The round table met up to discuss David Rosen. And while Millie is flipping out and Verna is telling Hollis Doyle that this shit is all your fault, Cyrus and Olivia are having a eye contact conversation that is telling me everything I need to know. And she says, I'll handle it. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it. Well, we move on to David Rosen, who is called into the office by his boss, where he is going off about how, I can't believe you're calling me in to fire me. I can't believe you're doing this. And he's like, you're going to feel really bad when I tell you that I am not firing you, asshole. I am letting you keep your job under the consent. Why can I never say this word? Under the rule that your ass has to let go of Olivia Pope and that whole case dealing with Quinn Perkins. let it the fuck go. You can have your job back, and everything is peaches and cream. So that to me was part of the whole fix-a-rama, because they didn't show them discussing how they were going to fix the problem. And to me, this is what it looks like is the beginning of them fixing the problem. David gets his job back. Good for him. Then we go to Huck, who is at another AA meeting where that, drug addicted chick writes her phone number on his hand and basically tells him, look, we're going on a date tomorrow. I'll see you then. Like, he really didn't have I don't even think he spoke one word the entire conversation, but she just basically said she likes people at this group and that she wants to go out and date on him. And I date with him. And I'm just thinking, is pussy going to cure Huck? Don't save him. You don't want to be saved. That's all I have to say about that. But I'm looking forward to how awkward their date is going to be. So anyway, Olivia is on the scene. The group has a job. And we find out that a man is laying dead on the floor in somebody's big old house. And guess who it is? Ooh, it's the governor. The governor who ran against Fitzgerald Grant in the last presidential election. And y'all know, he is sour as all kinds of hell at Olivia Pope because he knows that Olivia Pope is the reason why he did not win the presidency. He doesn't know quite why, but he knows that she is the reasoning why he lost those last little votes, those 4,359 votes that he did not get in that little town in Iowa. Is it Ohio or Iowa? Ohio. And y'all, isn't that funny how this mirrors? I think I love how they mirrored this and had it come on at the same time as, we're just finishing the election, because we all see how, it can really end up being one of these swing states that changes it for everybody. You know what I mean? And if y'all don't know, Ohio is a swing state. Florida is a swing state. I think Colorado used to be or is still a swing state. Either way it go, we all know Obama won all them bitches. Even without Florida's miscounting ass motherfucking. I really need for Florida to get their life with the voting thing. But I'm not even going to get into all that. Okay? Anyway, it is obvious that Olivia has something to do with why he lost the presidency. And he is pissed about it. And so is his little assistant or campaign manager, whatever the fuck she is. Olivia, comes in there and sits down and talks to everybody to find out what happened. Well, the governor walked in on this man raping his wife. The man just so happens to be the contractor who was building their house. I don't believe this shit from the very beginning, that he believes that the contractor was raping his wife. Well, she is sitting there all freshly clean and showered, which tells me that, bitch, you ain't get raped, because if you got raped, you wouldn't have took a shower, because when you to do a rape kit. Anybody that watches SVU knows you do not take a shower after being raped. That is some plum duck fuckery. Also, the governor was sitting there with an empty glass or some jack? An empty glass or some jack? Oh, yes, we know. So he has been drinking. So while Olivia is comforting the wife and telling the governor everything he needs to do, she is assessing the situation. So we get the wife out of the fucking room and let's really talk about it. Let's talk about the situation, because to me this shit looks a little suspect and can give people pause, okay? The governor says this man was raping his wife. He shot him. He's basically putting on his cape. He's the motherfucking hero. Okay? And we also find out that Olivia took away the governor's points during the election. That's what Harrison was telling Quinn. That the reason why the governor doesn't like her and all this shit is because during the election, the 4,359 votes that were left in Ohio, he was ahead, basically. During the election with Fitzgerald, this governor raised, whatever his name is, the governor was ahead of Fitz in the presidential election, but somehow those votes got wiped away. We wonder who did it. Who did it, Liv? Who done it? Anyway, moving on. So, Olivia advises that he and his little, press secretary, whatever the fuck she is, they keep it short and quick. Just say we appreciate everybody's love and everybody's support at this time, but would you please respect our need for privacy to deal with this matter? That's basically all she wants them to say. This bitch gonna try to argue with Olivia. She's like, look, bitch, you a campaign manager. I'm a fixer. Yes, I am the fixer, and I know what the fuck to do. Do not go out there and get ahead of yourself talking about he's a fucking savior and he's a hero, because we don't know what really happened, and we don't know what could be figured out by the press, by the media, by the police sooner or later. So we don't want to put him out there as something and we don't really know what the deal is yet. That was basically what Olivia told him. Well, this bitch did exactly the opposite of what she told her to do. She gets on the news and says that the governor was protecting his wife and he was a hero, and there's no other reason, there's no other way she could possibly look at him but to be a fucking hero. Okay, so put the cape on, cue the fucking violins, get everything all sentimental in this bitch. Child cheese. She told you not to do that. I mean, Lord. I mean, this bitch has shoulder length red hair. I don't know how I feel about her. Anyway, so, Olivia's team uncovered that he had purchased a gun that he used to kill the contractor. He had purchased that, I think, 2 weeks ago, and it just had arrived, I think, 2 days ago. And he was drinking at a bar before coming home and shooting the so-called rapist. As they are discussing the governor, this with the governor's campaign manager. As they're discussing this, the governor's campaign manager is on the news saying how he had the right to protect his wife, just like I just told y'all. So Olivia is pissed off. So she tells the governor, you fucked up. I told you not to do this, and you did it anyway. And he was like, you the reason why I had so many guns, Olivia. You the reason why I had to have all those guns, because during the fucking election, you decided to go to the press and tell them that I was soft. I was soft on crime, which made me lose the Southern vote, which made me lose the presidency. Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm so annoyed with this whole little thing about, we find out at the end of the episode. If y'all have seen this episode, then y'all know what really happened. But my whole thing is this. When you go into something knowing that there's a possibility that you can lose, you need to prepare yourself for both of those outcomes. Just like Governor Romney did not have a prepared whatever the speech is where he gives the president, he congratulates the president. He didn't have a losing speech prepared. And I want to say that the best part about being a good politician is crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's and being ready for any outcome. And to me, this governor, he is soft. You soft as fuck. If you went into a presidential election, which is something that you could greatly lose to a Republican, he was a Democrat. So to me, if we talking about just in life, we know that Southern states are mostly going to be taken by Republicans, okay? Every fucking time Southern states or states where there are a whole bunch of racist-ass white people are majority taken by Republican nominees. So, it should not have been a surprise to you that you lost the presidency, bruh. I'm just saying, get over it. Get the fuck over it. Like, who sits up there, who plays a game and then lose all of their fucking mind because they lost the game? Well, that's the price you pay when you play the game. Just get your life. I'm not here for him ruining his whole life, fucking over his marriage, his wife cheating on him when we find out that she actually was cheating on him with this dude. It was not a rapist. We all find this out. Y'all know. He should have been able to keep it together. You can't be president. If you can't deal with losing the presidency, if you can't go on with your life, you didn't deserve to be president in the first fucking place. Something tells me that if Fitz would have lost, he would have still went about his life and still, sought a new thing to do. That's one thing I don't understand. I'm not going to say all white people, but a stereotype about white people is that they don't know how to deal with losing or rejection. They always want to jump off a fucking building because I don't know what the deal is with that, but I'm just not here for it. Toughen the fuck up, okay? Toughen the fuck up. Anyway, so Cyrus' husband is in the press secretary office at the White House, and he's walking down the street, and he sees this shit. Of course, he's not the street. Y'all know he's walking down the hallway, and he sees, his husband in the press secretary. What's his name? I forgot what his name is. What is this dude name? James is his name? Yeah, I think his name is James. Anyway, James is in there talking it up, doing what he do, because he is a journalist. Well, Cyrus is pissed off about this. He pulls him to the side and like, what the fuck you doing here, bruh? He was like, well, since I don't have a baby, I don't have anything to look forward to, I might as well get back into my job. I can really dedicate myself to it now. And all those little secrets that y'all are hiding around here, be ready for me to be overturning them bitches. Basically, James told Cyrus, you don't want to give me a baby, bitch? Okay, I got you. I'm going to fuck with your head on your business, so you can't get away from me. I'm not something that's just going to be waiting in the bed when you get home at night, motherfucker. Oh, no. You ain't going to give me a baby, bitch? I'm going to make your life miserable on all fronts. Yes. And I love James and his raspy, deep voice. I love it. I love their relationship. I want them to fuck so they can be happy, but I don't want to see it. That's all I got to say. So anyway, David Rosen and Abby are still fucking. We know that. He informs her of this meeting that he has at the Griddle Cafe at 3:30 with a guy who was supposed to be an informant to tell him what happened with Citron and Dole Energy. Basically to prove his assumption that that Cyrus Dole has something to do with your girl's boyfriend and all of the people getting blown up. So we eventually find out that Olivia had that as a setup. She actually had that guy to go and meet him, to misdirect him, to throw him on another trail, to make it seem like it was just a breach in a firewall at Dole Energy. And he basically had Citron to try to fix it, but Citron got blown up. So that made Dole Energy be at a loss, and they didn't want another company to find out that they had all these problems with their firewall. So it was some bullshit that they tried to make it spin so that they can get David off the case, which this actually worked for a moment. So Harrison reads Abby because he can see when she comes back to the office that she has been fucking. She has been roused. She has been titillated, and he tells her that it's a good thing. Now, to me, the fact that they pointed out that Harrison noticed that she had been fucking, that means Olivia definitely noticed that she had been fucking. So we all must assume at this point that Olivia is not blind to what the fuck is going on between David and Abby. If you think that's the case, you're out your damn mind. If she can keep a close eye on people that she don't even give a fuck about, you think she not gonna keep a close eye on the people that she have around her every day? Get y'all life. Get y'all life. So anyway, we get back to the office after Abby and Harrison have done all the detective work, and we come to find out that, of course, the wife was fucking the contractor. Harrison found out from some of the contractor's friends and co-workers that he often fucked some of the wives in order to keep them happy, to keep business rolling smoothly. He even wrote some emails about the shit, which come up soon and everything. So we know what the situation is, okay? So she goes in there and she goes off on the wife. The wife cries and shit and you know, trying to get her life. And she was like, you know, what did she say? Olivia tells the governor's wife, bitch, you have been having an affair. You got caught, yelled rape, and then you watched as your husband shot your lover. What the fuck? So the governor goes off on his wife and tells Olivia he had no idea that they was having an affair. He just thought some man was raping his wife. He had no idea that his wife, whom he loved and trusted, was fucking the man who he was paying all his hard-earned money to build their house. Ain't that nasty? The house that Jack built. Anyway, so Huck asked Harrison about some dating advice so he could, you know what to do when he takes this girl out on a date. And of course, Harrison gives him a little, like, you, really, you? Oh, all right. Take her somewhere where you like to go. Take her somewhere where you like to go. You know what I mean? But of course, he's going to take her to a fancy schmancy restaurant and, the date will be all nice and shit. We'll get to the date later on, but that was just, the order in which things were progressing. So, that's where we going next. Okay, so Olivia tells the governor's wife that, wait, no. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Huh? Okay, just a little side thing. Y'all know that Cyrus' husband, James, is the press secretary, whatever. So while they're having a press conference, he's in there acting a fool, asking questions and telling, and Cyrus tries to go to the next person. No, you didn't answer my question, sir. Yes, I did ask your question. I know you haven't been here in a while, James. But it's only one question and no follow-ups. And he's like, but you did not answer my question. And it is one question. So can I ask my question? He was like, look, I will take your question back to my office, back to work, and come back with an answer for you. So move the fuck on, lady. And the lady was like, thank you, Cyrus, because she was pissed off because she kept being interrupted. That was a little, little interval that I wanted to tell y'all about. Anyway, y'all like my new hair scarf that I bought? Anyway, little sidetrack. Anyway, so Olivia tells the governor's wife that that she will go to jail for screaming rape. He doesn't want his wife to go to jail, so he tries to conceal what happened and asks her to make sure that there's no evidence that it was an actual affair going on. So he can basically keep his hero cape on. And Olivia gets a call from Justice Verna. She's at the hospital. So Olivia goes to meet her. They talk about David Rosen, and the justice says that she pulled strings to get him his job back. Now, him taking the job, that's a little tougher. But Olivia says she got that. Don't worry about that. So Then they started talking about the how everyone got something out of the deal with Hollis Doll. How Millie became, got to be the first lady. How Cyrus got to be the chief of staff. How she got to be, a justice on, Supreme Court justice or whatever. So everybody got something out of this deal. And when something this big happens, it can't be kept a secret. Just like a bloody hospital gown, it never goes away. And, Olivia says she believes that anything can be fixed. And Verna tells her, well, you a fool. You a fool. What's done in the dark will come to light. Everything cannot be fixed. But I think things can be fixed, but you have to look at it a different way. Sometimes the truth being told is fixing the situation. You feel me? So you can look at that in different ways. So then we get to Olivia and the governor's wife. And she just asked her, is there any other information I don't know about that you might want to tell me before we go out here? Just like, you kept all this other shit from me. I don't want any surprises since I'm now your counsel. So can you tell me what the fuck any new news? She was like, no, if I think of anything, I'll let you know. As Olivia is trying to walk out of the room, we got to hear about the 4,359 votes. Oh, Lord, I'm so tired of hearing about 4,359 votes is what made them lose their marriage and lose their minds. I'm not here for that Stonewall. I'm sorry. Inside joke. If y'all have listened to my girl's Selena Johnson, album or whatever, when she sings Stonewall live, she just sings anything and then ends it with Stonewall. I'm washing the dishes, Stonewall. And my man isn't here, he's at work, Stonewall. And I'm reviewing Scandal right now, but my hair is the business naturally, Stonewall. Anyway, so the wife is just saying that because of those votes, her husband lost himself. He was never the same after that. She gave up on him. She gave up on their marriage, which is why she cheated. And to me, this was your fault, bitch. You should have told him. You should have left his ass. If he couldn't muster up enough dignity, enough of his balls to move on with his fucking life after losing the presidency, well, guess what? You should have left his ass where he lay. You shouldn't have, because now you going to jail and he get to be the fucking, hero. Because, of course, his wife is not going to let him go to jail because David Rosen finds out about it and comes to Olivia's office and is saying, I found out this shit was fair and their asses is going to jail. Going to jail. Well, guess what? The wife says, I couldn't do anything about those 4,359 votes. I cannot get you those votes back. But I can do right by you right now. And she turns herself in and she goes to jail for her husband. And I was so here for that up until we find out that what really happened with this whole little situation was that we gonna get started. Hold up. I'm sorry. We gonna get started because I don't want to skip nothing. Anyway, so Cyrus rolls up on James speaking with Millie in the White House. And Cyrus asks to speak to her alone. And she says, they must do a double date together. And while they talk, of course, all roads lead to Fitz. So everything needs to be about him, Millie, not you. Nobody wants to hear about your thoughts on education. Nobody wants to hear about your gardening. If you go into labor, change your pants, cross your legs, bitch. It's not about you. Get on with your day. Nobody needs to hear about you. It's all about the president right now who is in Japan doing some foreign policy shit. We need the news and the media's eyes to be on him because guess what? All roads lead to who? Fitz. That's what they lead to. Not you, Millie. So get your motherfucking life. Anyway, he tells her that Millie tells Cyrus, well, look, you can say whatever you want to say. All I know is I'm not going to any more of those meetings. He said, well, bitch, you wanted to be at the round table. You're at the table. Now you want to back out? She was saying if I'm ever asked about anything, I will deny. I will not have anything to do with it. He was like, look, bitch, let me tell you something, okay? Because the punk came out of Cyrus and he had to let her know. You may be an animal. You may be a political animal at that. But, bitch, I am a monster. And what the fuck is an animal to a monster? Just like what is a gremlin to a monster? I don't fucking know. What's a gremlin to a goblin? I don't fucking know. Somebody asked Harry Potter. I don't know about all these, saying little different names for people and all this shit when they want to be out of pocket. He put her in her place and told her, bitch, I will jump all on you, okay? I respect you as first lady, but don't make me have a miscarriage, end up missing and die, and then we just make it look like, you know, you may have had a heart attack because complications to the baby and all of that. And the president, he gonna be all right. He's now a widower. That's gonna make him be even more sympathetic. Bitch, we can always get rid of you and act like we didn't really get rid of you. Like, it can always be done. So calm the fuck down. That's what he basically told her. And told her, hey, yeah, I'll call so we can get that little dinner hooked up. All right? Sounds like fun. All right, bitch. All right. In true punk fashion, read her like a book and told her to get her pregnant ass in the motherfucking White House bedroom and take a nap and have several seats. So David rolls up on Olivia like I told y'all and, you know, arrest the wife, all of that shit. And then after this happens, Senator Davis goes to Olivia's office and tells her, you know, I want to go out with you again. He's basically asking her out again. And he says, you never tell me to stop. So what's the deal? And she says, look, I don't want you to stop asking me, but I'm not ready yet. So can you keep asking me until I'm ready? And he was like, as long as you let me know when you're ready. And she was like, oh, I'll let you know. I promise. Those lips. Oh, my God. Those lips are everything. Everything. Pray for your daddy. Pray for your daddy. I'm sorry, y'all. I was Medea. Anyway, so then we get to Abby, and she sees that that posted on Huck's computer as she's, you know, they trying to get Huck ready for his little date, and she sees the griddle at 3:30. So she puts 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 together, and, you know, comes up with the fact that Olivia basically sent David on you know, Easter egg hunt out this bitch. He wasn't ready. No, you know, the whole little guy was a plant. So she goes, of course, and runs tell that to David and tells him that, you know, Olivia set him up, that it was all, you know, fake, and tells him what the shit is between Citron and Doyle Energy. And what happened was Doyle had got Citron to create this software, which was supposed to be for what's it called, slot machines, but it's actually used unofficially for voting machines. And we figure out that Olivia and Doyle and all of them were in cahoots together to use those software on the voting machines in Ohio to change those 4,359 those 4,359 votes. And she's the one who changed those votes. Well, the round table changed those votes, which is why the governor lost. So when Cyrus and Olivia talk about this later on, you know what I mean? They say how the governor, they owe the governor because they basically stole the election, which I think is so funny because we all know Bush stole the election. Fuck Florida. Not really fuck Florida, but when it comes to that voting shit, fuck Florida. I'm not here for y'all. So Huck goes on a date with the girl. He takes us to a fancy restaurant. We could all see that neither one of these crackheads are used to being in such high restaurants and all that shit. So eventually they just get in a car and ride around, and Huck sits in front of this house and basically gives her the itinerary for this family through the window. There's 2 kids and a mom and a dad, and he says about how perfect and how normal their life is, how routine their life is, and you basically see how fascinated he is and how much he probably wants to have that simple, simplistic mom, dad, 2 kids, dog, 2 cars, house, white picket fence life. That's what he wants, but what he can't have because of his illness for wanting to, you know, torture and kill people. But they start kissing in the car, y'all. They weren't crying. They was kissing in the car. And we all see that Huck is going to be getting him some pussy, okay? And I'm ready for it. I hope that changes something because he needs to smile or something. Do y'all remember when he played Paco in High School High? That dude is a good damn actor. I'm going to tell you right now. So anyway, the governor gives his press conference, and while he's giving a press conference, Olivia sees these pictures on his desk of his wife and that contractor fucking. So he knew. So when he comes back, she says, "What's up with that shit?" And he says, "Bitch, 4,359 votes. How much I lost, how I lost everything. And then I come and find out that my wife and the man that I am paying to build our house are fucking. So you know what I do? I get a gun, I go out and drink, I come home. I had every plan on shooting him so she could see first, and then shooting her, and then shooting myself. But what did the bitch do? What did the bitch do? She yelled rape. And I saw that as a pride, the beautiful word, rape. And that gave me the idea that I could be a hero. That gave me my second chance. And this feels so good because guess what? Right now, hoes be winning. Right now, yes, hoes definitely be winning. And he basically told Olivia, bitch, there ain't shit you could do about it. She going to jail. I'm the hero. I can basically run for anything I want to now. And that's what the deal is. And Olivia basically, you know, she doesn't want to let the bad guy get away. But Cyrus was like, bitch, then why did you come to Washington? Because in retrospect, you are the bad guy. Y'all stole the fucking presidency. Fitz has no idea about this, but we all know that all roads lead to Fitz, which is why Olivia is not really trying to fuck with Senator Davis right now, because all roads lead to Fitz. So anyway, when y'all at the end of the episode is when David and Abby was having a conversation, and she ran to him like, you know what I'm saying, the fucking damsel in distress, whatever you want to call the whole. He, you know, she runs to him to tell him everything that she knows about Citron and all that. And inside his apartment was a bug on some bobbleheads. A bug on some bobbleheads. That's all it was. That basically told Olivia that Abby ran and tell Daddy. She said, oh no, I will handle this shit on my own. Like the own network, bitch. I'm going to handle this on my own. Okay? So that means that Abby and David better look the hell out. Look out! So yeah, that was my review of Scandal. I hope you all enjoyed it. It went by as fast as I can get it out, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed the review. I hope you guys come back for the next Scandal review. And of course, I will be doing my MF and Advice video next, so you guys should look for that as well. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'm just so happy to have my hair back and to be doing videos. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. I'm just kidding.